I'm excited for getting the down low on this Afroman drama because I don't know. I don't know what's going on.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm glad that you asked, but I'm going to have to record this and do a bunch of stuff. Now, the thing with this Afroman story as well is we have to record it because I'm going to have to edit it for playing it back. Because when I get into the rap battle beefs songs that he released, it's expletive for sure, right? Now, we all know and love
it's Afroman.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So let's get into that here. Okay. Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan presents, as you know, as you're joining us here visually on the podcast broadcast. It is time for the beef of the week. And today's beef of the week is a legend versus the police. Oh, yes. I'm talking about Afroman here. And you know Afroman. You love Afroman. He, of course, has the song Because I Got High.
Yeah, classic.
We play it every 420. Right? You can't avoid it. It's everywhere. And since then, he's been able to create a legacy and a career. But, Afroman has had some situations and run-ins with his local police in Ohio. And so this beef of the week is Afroman versus a group of Ohio cops. And somehow the weapon of choice was diss tracks. You don't F with Afroman unless you get some of that smoke. Now, police raided his home, found nothing. And so Afroman did what any rational adult would do when they're a victim of this type of police abuse. He turned the raid footage into viral songs roasting them and then beat them in court. Now here, as we start, there are several songs that I have to get into here with Afroman. And we'll start off with I'll start off with the lighter one. Okay. The lighter one here is a banger that he dropped when he had a lawsuit, basically talking about a specific Adams County sheriff deputy and calls her out in it and even shows images and I think possibly AI images in this. So I just want to play it because it's so good. So let's check out this first diss track that Afroman did against Deputy Lisa, I believe.
Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet. Afroman will bring it to ya. Afroman is gonna do ya. Afroman is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet.
Now, this was the first one, or basically setting up the trial and all the different cops that were going to sue him. 7 in total. 7 sued him for defamation of character. Now, again, all this was started because they raided his house.
Yeah.
Right.
False information. Whatever the information that they were looking for, they found nothing. Nada.
Trafficking in drugs.
Yes.
Nothing.
Right. Absolutely zilch. He had nothing. He was clean. He wasn't doing anything illegal. He has a persona, that marijuana, but that's pretty much it. And so when they went in there, they broke down his door, and he alleges that money went missing from his house, about $400.
And where does he live again? Where is this happening?
Ohio. Yes.
Ohio?
This happens
What part,
in Ohio.
Do we know?
Yes, Adams County. Now, so then after that, he went on to release this diss track. I think this is the one that made him cry, Officer Lisa here. So here, let me pull this up and let's hear this one. I believe this is the song in question here.
Lick 'em low, Lisa.
There it is.
Came to town. She ate all the pussy all around. From Adams County to the 275. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Licking every pussy alive. Lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy like
Oh my.
pizza. Sometimes she won't lick 'em low. Lisa, lick 'em low, Lisa. Pussy.
Because I don't want to get
Good
banned
place
off
to stop
YouTube.
right
Yeah. Whoa. Okay, now that is just a satire. Before YouTube kicks me off the stream, that is not what it looks like, but it's implied. What it looks like is what it's supposed to imply, and of course, there was actors there. Now, Officer Lisa did not like that, surprisingly, right?
No.
Even though it was an homage, I mean, he just kept going creative with everything, attacking every single cop that was involved in his raid and his basically harassment that he was suffering on behalf of the Adams County Sheriff Department. Right. And he kept dropping banger after banger. He did not stop there. In fact, actually, he dropped another one where he just straight up implied that one of the officers that were involved that potentially ate his mama's lemon pound cake.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That was one of the accusations. Like, you came raid my house. You saw the delicious lemon pound cake on my counter. And then you got distracted because you wanted to eat my lemon pound cake. So Afroman did what any reasonable person would do in response to another man trying to eat his lemon pound cake. He allegedly slept with that sheriff's wife and
That's
then made
right.
a song about it. Right?
That's what you do.
That's what you do. And in case you don't know that one, listen to this.
Randy Walters is the son of a bitch. Yeah. That's why I fucked his wife and got filthy rich.
Pictures of his wife. This was a bop.
It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video. It's my dough. Stop stealing my dough. Stop disconnecting my video.
All right, so that's pretty much just a couple of examples of just the songs, the audio assault that he launched against the Adams County Sheriff's Department, again, because he was a victim of this harassment, and it kept going. And so all 7 sheriffs that are mentioned in all these songs, they had issue with it, and they went to trial. In fact, actually, the sheriff in the last one where he talked about sleeping with his wife, he was heated, as you could tell in this testimony footage that we acquired. Check this out.
So you're claiming that is the defamation statement, is that he said he had sex with your wife?
Yes.
Okay. And that's painted you in a false light?
It's caused tremendous pain in my life.
I'll get to that. We have to go through false light first. So does it paint you in a false light?
Yes, that my wife is cheating on me with Mr. Foreman.
But we all know that's not true, correct?
I don't know.
He's looking around like, tell me, is she cheating on me? I don't know. I'm here because I want answers. I heard this song and I was like, bitch, you cheat on me with Afroman? This guy is the perfect example of somebody who just kind of got forced along school and then into a position of power and just dumb. He looks like he's got 3 brain cells fighting amongst themselves, right? Like jaw gaped, sitting here just like, and he gets even angrier, and he goes on to kind of plead his case while asking for anyone in the courtroom to let him know definitively, did my wife bang Afroman?
Wait, you don't know if your wife's cheating on you or not?
You want to go there?
No, I just want to ask that question because you said we don't know. I just
Been with
need
that
the answer.
woman since middle school.
I know.
I would hope she wouldn't. But you know what? Once somebody puts it out there for their fun and entertainment, it's out there. And it's a problem.
So it's something we cannot verify the truth of?
You've been with
He
her.
knows.
Well, you've
He
been
knows.
with her since middle school. How about you talk to her, right? You conversate with her and ask it like, hey, babe, did you bang Afroman? It's a yes or no, you know?
Yeah.
And she skirts around it. Maybe she did, you know? But at the same time, if this is I've only been with one woman in my life, sir. And Afroman's been with lots of women and my wife. she doubled my numbers, my body count. And I'm upset about that. So I'm here in court.
Is it a thing that can be verified, true or false?
Ask your client.
Okay. Why not ask your wife, dude?
Yeah, why are you not answering the question? It's so frustrating.
I know, but yeah, exactly. It's like, hey, which ones? And the thing is, you know, this obviously did not stop here. It gets a little more graphic when they went on to cross-examine other people. Like Afroman's lawyer actually quoted WAP by Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion. Yes, while questioning the ex-wife of former officer Sean Grooms. Now, this is not the wife in question that cheated on the previous officer, right? But, you know, they were dragging in ex-wives in this trial. It was salacious, dude. And this is a pretty funny exchange as well. So I want to share that with you. Check this out.
I'm so excited.
For how long?
30 years.
Got into the mind of kids pretty well.
Yes.
When they would play Mr. Foreman's song Lemon Pound Cake, did they take that as a literal fact from your observations?
No.
Were they laughing and joking about it?
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Are you familiar with the song WAP?
I think I've
Or
heard
sorry,
it.
no, strike that. I'm going to give you the complete song and
WAP.
then summarize it because I only want to say it once.
Yeah,
Are you familiar with the song Wet Ass Pussy?
there it is.
Yes,
Cringe.
Is that a rap song?
it is.
Has your students played it in class?
Once, and I asked them to please turn it off.
That's fair.
They were listening to it. Did they think that was fact?
No,
Well, it
Did they
is.
think that that was depicting anything in real life?
no.
So you didn't have to teach them that wasn't real?
Right. No, I did not.
You've heard the song, correct?
Yes.
Do you believe it's a literal interpretation?
No.
Would you agree it's derogatory towards women?
No.
Even
There
though
you
it
go.
says nasty things about them?
Yeah. No. I mean, it's the artist's opinion, I guess. That's the way I feel.
You know what? She's got the right answer. So this is definitely a woman who's listened to WAP
that's
more
my
than once.
girl.
Yeah,
That's
she's-
my girl right there.
She's definitely heard it more than once. And then she's like, no, actually, it's a song about female empowerment. In fact, my husband was so against, a wet ass pussy that I divorced him because he didn't understand the value in that, right? So, yeah, that's just kind of like the tip of the iceberg of how this trial has been working out. It's been a circus from the get-go. But again, this happened a couple years ago when the initial raid happened. I think 2022.
Yeah.
And then from that, Afroman still feeling like he's not only a victim of, false accusations, but this raid that his door got broken into, but then also a victim of theft.
Right.
And the sheriff's department basically showed zero accountability for any of that, didn't reimburse him for any of that. And so what he did was take the footage that he owned, which was his own security footage, and then to create these songs. And essentially, he's like the Weird Al of dirty hip hop limericks, right? He'll take a banger of a classic, whether it's a lullaby or a children's song, and then he'll turn it into an X-rated version of whatever tale he wants to tell. And he's become very successful doing that. So we're back on the air, Rock 102.1 KFMA, as we've been deciphering this case of Afroman versus the Adams County Sheriff's Department. And it's been a wild case so far. And now I want to share with you how Afroman literally owned the entire cross-examination and the stand. When he took the stand and they cross-examined him, he basically pled his case and why he was a victim and why is he sitting on trial pretending the predators are the victims in this situation. That's a quote from him. I'll let him say it because he said it best. This was fascinating, wildly entertaining. This was in the court of Ohio in Adams County. Check this out. This is Afroman being cross-examined.
No, I posted it because the sheriff's never supposed to raid my house in the first place. The whole raid was a mistake. All of this is their fault. If they hadn't wrongly raided my house, there would be no lawsuit. I would not know their names. They wouldn't be on my body. They wouldn't be on my home surveillance system. And there would be no songs, nothing. My money would still be intact, nothing. So all of this is their fault.
Yeah, don't you like how he's wearing basically an Apollo Creed like American suit, customized American flag, top to bottom, because he's there as a defender of freedom of speech.
Patriot.
Yeah, that's exactly what came to mind. He is a patriot.
Well, it is. It's the First Amendment. He has the right to film them in public areas doing this stuff, as long as he's not impeding an investigation.
Exactly.
Which he's not. He has every right to do this. And it's also defamation on him when they say, well, you're being investigated for trafficking and drugs, and they find out that he's not. Well, hey, it works both ways, guys.
Absolutely. And then there's going to be people who don't read the follow-up or the conclusion of said allegations and just assume that that crime is something that he committed.
Yeah.
Right. And that's going to follow him as well. Oh, they continue. We got more footage from inside the trial. Check this out. This is the officer crying to the playback. So they played back the diss songs to the officers, right? And just to see their reactions. And then, of course, the waterworks came and all the good acting. Unfortunately, I can't play all that right now because I'm afraid there is some expletives potentially. All right, yeah.
Good stop.
So, yeah, it's a good stop. Lick 'em Low Lisa is the name of that song. It's a banger. Definitely has some auto tune in it. Like shout out Zapp and Roger. Definitely inspired on that one.
Like, when is Afroman gonna write a song about anybody else? Like, that is like, peak. You peaked. You're not gonna get cooler than this, Lisa.
Right. Yeah. Well, let's listen to Lisa's response here on the stand in court. Wait, it's still going. And she's just crying the entire time. Well, that's like, it's like, you want to nod along. When you can't dance, you cry. That's what happens, like that's the body's response to a banger beat. When they know that you're restricted of dancing, then the body just breaks down in tears.
Maybe it's so soulful. She's like, oh, this is beautiful.
Yes. It makes her think of all the ex-girlfriends that, she allegedly did things to.
Everything reminds me of her.
Yeah. Now, Afroman did some mic drop moments here in the court, and he laid down the facts one more time. And I think it just out of respect for this entire wild case that he was involved in, that we play this clip for you now. So this is Afroman. And again, he was found not guilty of all these allegations. All 7 cops tried to sue him for defamation of character. All 7 cops lost in a court of law. This is Afroman laying down his final facts here.
And the more lies, outrageous lies you tell about them, the more money you can make, right?
Fact, they never should have came to my house in the first place.
Boom.
Fact, if they hadn't came to my house, they wouldn't have put themselves on the video camera and in my music career.
Boom.
All of this is their fact. All of this is their fault. And they have the audacity to sue me. These people and you are the predators and the victim at the same time.
Wow.
So what they did, searching your house, gave you the right to do everything you
Under the circumstance that I got freedom of speech, after they run around my house with guns and kick down my door, I got the right to kick a can in my backyard, use my freedom of speech, turn my bad times into a good time. Yes, I do. Sure. And I think I'm a sport for doing so because I don't go to their house, kick down their doors, flip them off on their surveillance cameras, then try to play the victim and sue them.
Bam. That's
And was he wrong about any of that stuff though?
He wasn't wrong about any of it.
So
and the jury found that he wasn't wrong about any of that. And if you weren't a fan of Afroman before, you're probably a fan of Afroman now. I mean, absolutely amazing. Well done. Way to stand up, for yourself against this. And really, You fight injustice with creativity, art, and the power of your reach, and turn it into banger songs. In fact, there's another video I'll show you on the podcast broadcast where he incorporates just live footage of the crowd singing along, like to Lick 'em Up Lisa and Lemon Pound Cake. And these are banger videos, low quality, but still, it's like, it's the best way
Part
to
of the charm.
Yeah, get the point across. So there you go. Our beef of the week was Afroman versus the Adams County Sheriff's Department. And we're definitely siding with Afroman on this beef. We're going to keep the conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. Be back with more after this. Rock 102.1 KFMA. But first, I did promise you that Lemon Pound Cake music video, and I plan on delivering that too, because this Lemon Pound Cake video is good shit as well. The Lick 'em Up Lisa I can't necessarily play.
I think we need Afroman for president after this. He's well spoken. He understands right from wrong.
Yeah, no, he'll probably run. Let's see. There's
a local seat in Ohio.
Yes. All right. So I'll play this. This will play some of the video, and it's more footage from the trial, which is hilarious here.
Mr. Cooley, sorry, Sean, you were called Officer Pound Cake.
Multiple times. You raised hundreds of pound cakes at work from different people.
Lucky.
And
This guy's getting pound cakes at work. I receive hundreds of pound cakes at work from multiple people. That's a gift, sir. You get pound cake, and you obviously haven't skipped all of them.
Yeah, if you're saying that, then that's definitely going to be your nickname.
Yeah, you're Officer Pound Cake now.
The context of that name comes from a music video that Mr. Foreman created, correct?
I don't know where he got it at, but you'd have to ask him that question.
No, it means you don't understand the question. Very simple, directed towards you, but here's this music video for you.
Defense Exhibit B.
Exhibit B for banger.
Okay.
This
He must
song,
have been stoked during this trial.
yes, this song is so good.
The Adams County Sheriff kicked down my door. Then I heard the glass break. They found no kidnapping victims, just some living pound cake. Mama's living pound cake. It tastes so nice. It made the sheriff wanna put down his gun and cut him a slice.
Lemon Pound Cake.
He wanna put down his gun. Lemon pound cake, trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake, he's a family guy. Lemon pound cake, munchies because he got high. Lemon pound cake, pound cake.
They're loving it.
Oh,
He's a Adams County Sheriff. He's hungry and he's big as hell.
So stupid, it's good.
For weed. Then he smelled another smell. What was that?
Like, watch it, officer. This is why they call you Officer Pound Cake.
Lemon pound cake, trending on TikTok. Lemon pound cake, he's a family guy. Lemon pound cake,
that's a compliment.
because he got high. Lemon pound cake. He sees my cake and my porno man combo boom.
Goes on forever. I mean, it's great that Afroman continues to put out bangers at this age, So there's an underground scene for that. People love the Lemon Pound Cake. Lots of people. Let's see what his response is to that. Obviously, he doesn't have. He doesn't seem like a fan. Let's find out.
Stop it there. So you've seen Exhibit D, correct?
Mm-hmm.
You would admit that's you with the glasses walking by the lemon pound cake on the counter?
Yes.
And that is security footage from the search of Mr. Foreman's residence?
I assume, yes.
But there's no question that's you during the search.
Yes.
There is question.
No, that was me. Yes, absolutely.
There you go. So he admits that he is Officer Pound Cake, and that was good. That's another win. So wins all the way around. Dubs for everybody.